Most of my videos lately have been dedicated to showing off the buildings and the progress in the city proper in the upper areas here, but a lot of folks haven't seen what lies beneath and actually what else is in this room here. So that's what this video is going to go over. We're going to take a look at some other stuff. So yeah, this is the direction I generally face in this room. Looking at the TV, some comic book memorabilia there, and a couple choice inspirational photos. This is the corner where I do most of my filming. I used to have a curtain hanging from there. Actually, it was a tablecloth, but kind of did the trick. It just got difficult to maintain, so I took it down. Midnight Suns #1 original pages, some Ace Combat patches, signed copies of X-Men #2, which was a great book, and some Fantastic Four and Silver Surfer whatnot hanging around and about. Some Tezuka posters there, and animation cell, and sketch from Kimba. And this time we're going to be taking a look at some of the stuff underneath here. We got the garage, my storage areas, just the general stuff in beneath the city that's part of the city, more storage over that way. This is my build table. This is where I mainly make most of this stuff happen. I try to keep everything that I'm going to use within reach, and I operate out of a swivel chair, which kind of helps things to move along at an expedient pace. Some of the smaller builds are up there on my bookshelf. There's a whole lot of Tezuka back there, and GTO manga, Yotsuba. If you've never read it, give it a shot. One or two Transformers might stray in here. Mostly they hang out in the basement because that's where all the cool kids are at. Try to keep as much in here except for some stuff in random bits, pretty much Lego. Ships there at the top of the bookshelf. I got to do something with those. Some Mario stuff I'm trying to jumble together and make sense of. I got a whole lot of it. Of course, Jetfire and some little tchotchkes and small die-cast cars, models, other toys from other things that are not Lego. Some representation from some of my favorite anime shows. And of course some Tezuka love there again. For the people, Up there we got the Blue Mosque. What I thought was a signed autograph photo of Denzel and Spike Lee from Malcolm X, which it's a replica, reproduction. But this still looks cool. Plus I spent the money on it, might as well hang it. A signed copy of Orgasmo there on VHS. And then some more bookshelves under here, which is just at-hand comic book reading. There's more stuff in the basement too, but that's just easy to get. Some of the storage stuff I have under here. I use a lot of tackle box type setups because I find them easier to sort through, and generally you can find them in a completely clear container. Made a big green table that just become a garage a while back. This is the stuff I'm staring at all the time there. A little cheapo wheel jack and some mocks, some small one-off vehicles from sets. Got some shelving back over here that in this light you can't really get that great of a look at. Got a holdover light there from when I had an underwater area beneath that, but that's moved downstairs, so that's all gonna have to get revamped. So a lot of Speed Champions in there, and just some couple of Black Panther vehicles and whatnot. Back here in the corner is just like some oddball sets that don't really fit in with the theme or don't really have a good place in the city, that I still really dig, and I want to kind of have them on hand. The very bottom shelf there is sets from the Star Wars Solo movie. So here's a look at the Batcave. I haven't really done a good in-depth video on it. tried to see if I could shoehorn the latest movie Batman Batcave set up into there, and yeah, it's a little claustrophobic, so that's probably going to end up going. And Henry knocked over that support, so I'll go back and fix that later. On a good day when that thing's not in there, that underground setup, I can fit 3 or 4 Batmobiles. But right now, just rocking 2. So back behind here is where I have the switch for the lights for the underground. I used to have this free and open to just reach in there and turn on the lights anytime I wanted to, but Henry and Jitterbug like to go exploring, and they're a little bit bigger than Nora and Checkers were, so they're not great for the stability of the infrastructure. Although Henry's pretty good. He's a wily dude. But the great thing about this is I'm actually filming this on a GoPro, so like it'll keep the horizon. So I'm turning the camera sideways and holding it in here, just so you can get a look. And this is my first look at what it looks like in my underground highway that runs along the train line there. It's pretty darn sweet. Toot toot. And then another peek in here. We got another access place, but the cats can't really get in here, so I'm not too worried about holding that up. But yeah, you get to see where as far back as the train goes, and you get a little glimpse of the subway station that's back there. But we're going to take a closer look inside that in a moment. Right behind this kind of booth here that is in front. There we go. Very, very far in the back there's actually a basketball game going on. And yeah, it's a little bit on the cramped side. The next 3 base plates worth of area underneath is all just kind of used to be a auto museum, is now just kind of like my hangout space, storage space for my sig fig, just kind of crazy stuff. So I got some Ninjago dragons, I got some random space people and whatnot there, some odd minifigs, Ghost Riders hanging out, Clayface. We get up to some mischief down there. It's not exactly for the faint of heart. The next section over here is the skate park / boxing ring / weird water park deal that I got back there. I had so many people on skateboards that I needed to make a skate park, and it kind of works. Look up top here above the Batcave and that, just to see how it all kind of blends in there. New perspective from the changed up area. Thanks for watching. Next video is actually going to be how to make your own Optimus Prime's trailers.